Hey, welcome back, y'all. So today we're learning all the different HTML element types within TypeScript that we can write out. Check this out. All right, so in total, there's over 100 different element types. I'm not going to talk about all of them. We're just going to talk about a few. So as you can see, we added, from the last video, we added H1, H2, H3, span. We already had paragraph. We already had H1. I'm going to talk about a few more just so you can see what they look like as well. So I'm just going to put in here header, and I've just been putting test for the time being just to make it easier. I'm going to put footer as well, and it goes crazy when I do this. And then I'm going to keep this going, but I'm going to go all the way down to H6. So this is H6, H4, this is H4, H5, this is H5. We're going to do break. So what is break here? So that's going to allow us to insert that. We're going to put EM. So what does EM stand for? So we're going to put that inside of H6. And we're just going to bring that text over here, Control X, and put that here. And I'm just going to show you real time what that looks like within our app that we have running right now. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and save that now. And say run. So we have our title still, that's H1. So that's here, right? So we can see that real time. So you have H2 is going to be a guide. So you can see how it gets a little bit smaller. H3 is just going to be one case smaller than that. H4, H5, and H6. So you can see how they get smaller and smaller, right? That's why they go from the smallest number to the highest number, and that decreases the size of the font itself. And then EM allows you to italicize that. We have a break, so that inserts a spacing between our text now. We have a header for test. We have a footer for test. We have a subtitle that kind of looks the same, right? But span, footer, and header, what do they actually mean? So footer is going to be the bottom banner for like copyright, contact links. Header is going to be the top banner, so like logo, navigation, things like that. And it's not necessarily used in this context here, but I just want to show you what it would look like. And then span is just going to be a generic container for text inside of it. And then P for paragraph is a standard block of text. So if you're writing a description, you're writing your mission statement for your company, that's something that you would use as P. These are going to be really the basic elements that you use within TypeScript. You might have other things that you use quite often, such as mains or sections or even articles, but more often than not, as you're building different components within your applications, you're going to use paragraph, you're going to use headings, because they're just consistently utilized for cards and for the websites that we often build in the modern era. We also have buttons as well. So I know we've made a button video before too, but that's another element that you can add in here as well. And then if you have video or audio files, that's where it comes in within HTML as well. All right, with that said, there's a lot of different use cases behind all the elements that you can use, but there's over 100. So you can find out what they all are within the link below and use them for yourself or whatever ones you want to utilize, and just try to figure out what they are and what the use case is and how you can even incorporate yourself. With that said, as always, leave a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, and thanks for watching, y'all.